So I'm doing reaction videos, I'm filming quick and fast, and this pops up in my alerts feed. Tom Macdonald, Sellout, brand new song by Tom Macdonald. If you don't know the man, he's a rapper. He's not afraid to say things how he sees it. I don't always agree with the guy, but he's got balls to come out and say things as he sees it from his perspective. He doesn't care who it offends, he doesn't care who it upsets, he's just got to say it. So this is going to be something that's quite ballsy. So let's jump straight into it, play the song. I'll let you guys know what I think. Literally out about 10 seconds ago at the time of recording.
I'm sick of hearing that I changed up. Everybody wanna keep me chained up. Check it, this a race. If I'm running and you walking, I can't wait up. Straight up, I feel like I'm the same as when I came up. Still a record label, still a manager. Still do it all with my girl from my home. Yeah, I bought some Gucci, but I hardly even wear it. I was stoked that after 30 years I finally wasn't broke. And I don't like that stuff, the vibe ain't tough. I should go and
Okay, so here he's acknowledging his own flaws. People are pointing out that you buy Gucci, you do this, you do that, and he's like, yeah, I bought some Gucci, but I don't wear it. But you know what? I bought Gucci because I'm 30 years old, finally making a lot of money. I'm not broke anymore, and I got excited. I can feel that. My first paycheck when I was 18, I was on like £4 an hour. I went out on my first paycheck. It was only about £800. I went crazy. I went into TK Maxx, I bought all the trainers. I went crazy. I don't do that now. I'm 27. I have a mortgage. I have a kid to feed. I don't do that now. But I did it then because I was just so excited to have money, to have something. He's only human. That's what he's saying. I'm human. I got excited. I spent some money. So what? And he's saying, you know what? I'm not going corporate. I'm not selling out to a manager, a label. I'm doing it. Me and my girlfriend are doing it from our home. So he's basically saying, I'm human, this is me, still doing it where I've always done it. I'm not selling out to some corporate big shot.
Gasoline and light that up. All these stupid little rappers popping Xanax, bad examples for our children. I will never write that, bruh. I'm the same man, living like I used to. Do it for my fans, getting famous off of YouTube. Hope they understand I'm only human. Didn't know that making music would be so...
Exactly what I just said. I'm only human. This is exactly what he's saying. I'm human.
Confusing, no excuses, that's the truth too. I will always be the person who I used to be. I ain't wearing diamonds, I ain't lying about my jewelry. Every chain is fake and all that Gucci isn't new to me. I bought it secondhand so I look cool on your computer screens. I'm tired of being analyzed by fans like they're scientists and critics.
That's a big claim. He's saying, look, you see me in chains and you see me in rings and you see me in this. It's not top of the range gear. I just buy it so I look good for the photographers. I look good for when you put me on posters on your walls.
Size for every single rhyme I spit. If you really think I changed, go ask my sister about her wedding dress, my dad about Nepal, or my mom about her appliances. They say I sold out love.
Yeah, well, he's saying, look, you think I've changed? Do you think I've forgotten where I come from? Implying here, I don't know if this is what he meant to say, but I bought my sister a wedding dress. I bought my parents the appliances in their house. I bought my dad a trip to Nepal. So it's like I'm still remembering the people that brought me up. The people that was there when I had nothing.
Before, they don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're poor. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, cold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I am. Look, I get it, all the criticism verified. Spent some years together, now we're going through a scary time. Trust me, if I witness my hero been acting different and seemed like he might be switching, I'd be tripping, I'd be terrified. But picture this, roaches climbing out the cupboards. I was living in a ghetto, borrowed money from my mother. I just had a mental breakdown, my girlfriend in the struggle. Then I blew up overnight and we recovered. We went to Gucci and Louis, moved out the hood to a safe house. Started doing things that we dream when we laid down. Now everybody's saying that I changed and they hate loud. I was trying to show my girl like, hey babe, we okay now. Still throw...
Exactly. I think this happens to every musician. As soon as you start to get a little bit ahead, there's always somebody who hates you, who used to like you because they say you're going big shot, they say you're selling out, you're going corporate, and it doesn't matter whether it was the local group who used to watch you perform in the local bars and the local pubs, and suddenly you're doing local venues. They'll say you've sold out because you're doing venues now, not doing pubs. And as soon as you move from the venues to the big national arenas, people will say you're selling out because you used to do venues, now you do arenas. And as soon as you go from arenas to stadiums, people will say you sold out because you do in stadiums now. At every step in your career, I think you're going to have people. That doesn't matter what genre you play, whether you're hip hop, you're heavy metal, you're rock, you're R&B, soul, anything, people are always going to say that I liked you. It's more of a reflection on them than it is on the artist. It's them saying, I like you before you were cool, so therefore I am cool because I'm trendy, I'm different, I'm not like everybody else, sort of thing. It's more of them reflecting onto you, their sort of, what they perceive to be their lacks, their failures, their shortcomings. They don't want to like anybody who is big, anybody who is well known, so they will make themselves like the lowest, like most unknown people ever. And I personally listen to plenty of bands. I've got friends in bands that are relatively unknown, and I listen to big Iron Maiden, Metallica, things like that. It's just good music to me. So this is what he's saying. He's like, all I was doing was looking out for myself, saying to my girlfriend, we've made it, we've made money now, we're okay, we don't have to struggle for rent, we can move out of this crime-ridden, ghettoised area, make a better thing for ourselves, and I'm being called a sellout for it.
A brick through the window of the lobby of any record label who trying to stop me. Still be the voice of every single lonely person with a story they can't tell because they never had nobody. Still the system and pharma and every whack politician and every triggered millennial too offended to listen. I got caught up in trying to show all the haters I did it, and I forgot that being Thomas was the promise I'd given. I understand why everybody lately saying I changed, but I get bored of everything that stays exactly the same. I promise that I'll burn it down with fuel and flames before I lose myself and become all the things that I hate. They say I sold out love before, they don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're poor. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I am. I learned from my mistakes. I grew up and I changed, but I swear I'm still the same. Fell along the way, took more than I could take, but I turned out okay, yeah. They say I sold out love before, they don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're poor. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I ever. Say I sold out love before, they don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I am.
Yeah, so he's saying, look, everything I was before, this made me who I am now. I'm not forgetting where I come from. I've made some mistakes. I'm trying not to change, but he's admitting his own, what he perceives to be his own failures. He's admitting that he's cocked up at times. Okay, in a minute, mate. Yeah, okay. He's admitting that he's made his own, he's made some mistakes. He's admitting that he's cocked up at times. So he's saying that he hears you, and he's saying that I'm not selling out. I'm still remaining loyal to myself, loyal to the people that were there when I was down and out. So thank you for watching, guys. I've got a child that's harassing me for some sweets. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Daddy?